Obviously, a very different day than most people have expected today with the election results in. As it looks, there are many variables that are going to come into play when you think about investing in U.S. economic markets. The key points that the Trump campaign has pushed, talking about fiscal policy, global trade, many of these things really are going to be lots of variables that we need to think about. We are currently in a place where the Fed is being looked upon to raise rates in December, and there are lots of questions around how this election will impact the Fed. As things go on, President Trump will be electing different officials, so there are expectations that Chairman Yellen could be taken out of office in 2018. So with all these variables, we have to think about what we're going to do as investors. Being involved in active management, Aberdeen Asset Management fund managers have to think about all of these variables and how they're going to play into investing and making the right decisions for our clients. These variables are going to be watched very closely, but we don't want to make rash decisions. The biggest problem we can have today is to make rash decisions on the market based on campaign rhetoric. We know that there is a Congress that has now been a sweep for the Republicans. So you have both the House and the Senate on board with a Republican president. We haven't seen this, I believe, since 2003 to 2007, which were very strong markets for the U.S. So there are lots of things that are changing, and not having gridlock, which is possible and not definitive, could really allow bills to pass through much easier than it's been for the past 8+ years. So all of these things are going to play into our thinking. We have to think about the individual companies, how they will react, what's their impact. But there's so many variables that we could talk about, whether it's tax reform, to repatriation of cash, to trade protectionism. All of these things are going to be bigger picture variables that we need to think about each individual company and how that will impact the portfolios for our clients.